Right. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
madam.
How are you all?
Good evening, madam.
How are you all?
Fine, thank you.
Is it hot in Jaffna, Arvindan?
Yeah.
Is it hot in Jaffna?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, even here it's Anuradhapura very hot. Right. Okay. So last weekend we stopped somewhere around. Now Gulari is gone. Gulari is gone, and Menak's mother. She has arranged. That is the place. No, here I will start from here. Menak and Gulari had been married 7 years, but she had never born a child, and Menak's mother had made a secret resolve. Now, no children, so Menak's mother has secretly arranged certain thing. I will not let it go beyond the 8th year. So that is this. That is her decision. So mother's decision is that now she's 8th year. She's not going to let this happen. So this year, true to her decision, according to her decision, she had paid 500 to get him a second wife. So now, secretly now, according to now, yesterday, actually in the previous class also, I had a very good discussion. Yesterday, one group had a, long discussion, right? So this, some students, they told me that they have, they have relations and they've been visiting. And so this particular girl told me that in India, normally to see the bride, the groom does not go in certain place, certain states, the groom does not go. Only the kings, the parents and the relations, some of the, family members, they go and see the bride. And then it is their decision. Is the groom's decision, is their decision, right? But in the modern days, the groom always go. But they say that in some traditional villages in India, still it is being practiced to take a bride, to see a bride. The groom does not go. It is the decision of the parents, right? Similarly, here, Menak's mother, right here, the Menak's mother had paid 500 rupees to this second wife, the second girl's father, and booked the girl. And she has booked the girl until Gulari leaves. Right? She has booked the thing, right? Like an item, right? She paid 500 to get him a second wife, and now she had waited as Menak knew. Menak knows it because she has told Menak for the time when Gulari went to her parents to bring the new wife, new bride. So the way she had told Menak, now that she had already paid 500 rupees to this particular woman, and now the woman is ready, woman is waiting, and she asked not to tell this, not to reveal to Gulari, and she took the oath from the son, and this obedient son, he was not able to go against his mother because he is very much obedient to his son, as well as the custom in the village, right? Obeying the custom. So, and they were waiting, she was waiting until Gulari leaves, right? In the early hours, obedient to his mother, and to custom, Menak's body respond to the new woman. Now see, Menak's body respond to the new woman, right? In my way, according to my opinion, I think Menak is really a foolish woman, right? If he can't, if he can't, he could have told at least this second woman, no, without sleeping with him, sleeping with her, he could have told, now because of my mother, she forced me to sleep with you, so that is why, he could have told, but without telling, so that means, in my opinion, he has not a spine, he is not a steady man. Right? You have other opinions as well. You might have other, the students might have other opinions. But anyhow,
They are living together, but Manak's heart is dead.
Yeah, heart is dead.
Yeah.
But still, he could have told Pauni, this woman is also, it's really, right, that he's ruining another woman's life as well.
Yeah.
Right, he's ruining, right? Menak's body respond to her new woman, but his heart was dead within him. So here it shows us that he has no love or affection or emotion at all to this woman. Just he is sleeping, just having sex with her, just because of her mother, his mother, sorry. Just because of his mother, he is doing everything with this woman, right? So that is the culture. The culture out here, one girl, I can't remember, yesterday they told that it is in this Hindu society, in some part of India, it is like that. So it is actually the custom. And also in one way, certain, a lot of things can be discussed. We'll discuss later, otherwise it's taking time. We have to finish this today, no? Right? So now it's everything is done, right? The jewelry is gone. Now this second wife has become his wife. Second girl has become his wife. In the early hours in the morning, he was smoking his chilam. You know what is the chilam? That the smoke, the thing. When an old friend happened to pass by, when he was smoking outside, an old friend. Oh, Bhavani, his friend. Where are you going so early in the morning? Bhavani stopped. He had a small bundle on his shoulder. Nowhere in particular, he said. Nowhere in particular, nowhere. He replied, evasively being cunningly. Not indirectly, not cunningly, not happy, right? Evasively means not cunningly, not very open-minded, but in hiding something and telling. Because now Bhavani is his friend. Bhavani, wherever they go together. So 7 years back, Menak went to Chamba with Bhavani and to the fair. So both of them, they are actually maybe they are. So it's they go to these fairs to play the flute. They go to these fairs to play the flute. So 7 years back, Bhavani and Menak went to Chamba to the fair, and then he played his flute. And this flute, the music brought Gulari. The love begins because of this music, right? Because the music, Gulari came searching the person who was playing the flute, and then they met each other, and then they fell in love. So the flute is the symbol of love. Their love began because of this flute, right? So this boy is telling, eventually, nowhere. You must be on way to some place or the other, exclaimed Menak, said Meg. What about a smoke? Bhavani sat down on his hunches, means squatting, like squatting the way that you in the toilet washroom that you go and squat, not in the common. The other one, the way that you sit, that is called hunches, and took the chilam from Menak's hand. I am going to chamber for the fair, he replied at last. I am going to the chamber to the fair, he said at last. Bhavani is the fair today? It is the same day every year. It is the same day every year, replied Bhavani. Drilly means humorously, sarcastically, right? Humorously. Don't you remember? We were in the same party 7 years ago. Can't you remember? We were in the same party. Party means group. Can't you remember? We were in the same group 7 years ago. Bhavani did not say more, but Menaka was conscious. Conscious means he could remember of the other man's rebuke. Rebuke means unpleasant, dislike. And he felt uneasy. So he could see the way that he is speaking, that he is against this marriage, second marriage. Because Bhavani knows everything from top to bottom. How Menak and Gulari met, how they got married. So Bhavani knows everything. So he doesn't like this second marriage. So through his words, humorously, rebuff, drilling, right? Through these words, he expressed his, dislike about this marriage. Uneasy, Bhavani put down his children and picked up his bundle. He took the bundle. His flute was sticking out of the bundle. Now Gulari saw his flute is coming out from his bundle. Bidding Menak farewell, bidding bye-bye, cheerio. Yeah, he walked away. Menak's eyes remain on the flute, right? He was looking at the flute. So he might have remembered 7 years back how he went to Chamba with his flute and how he played the music, how he met Gulari, how he expressed his love to Gulari, and then how he went to Gulari's house and how they got married. So because this flute is the symbol of love. So he was looking at the thing till Bhavani disappeared from the view. Until he gone away, he was looking at the flute. Next afternoon, now Bhavani went, and the next afternoon, when Menak was in his field, underline the word field. What is the meaning field here? What the meaning of field here? Because now, I was telling the other groups as well. Now you're in the diploma level. You selected the diploma level because you think that you have some sort of knowledge. But if you had done the certificate course, I could have explained word to word. But as you're doing the diploma, I'm not supposed, and it's your duty to go through the words. That's why I told you to read and come everything. In English, certain words you get several meanings according to context meaning. So I want to know here, what is the meaning of field? What does it mean field here? Makada field here. Next morning, Menak was in his field. What is the meaning of field? Yes, Hiranti, Samantika.
Working area.
Working area means what, Samantika? Hiranti, how do you working area?
Fruit work, paddy field.
Right, paddy field. It's not paddy field. Paddy field, you have use extra adjective, but here, field. What is the meaning of field?
Fruit and work.
Huh?
In his fruit and work or something.
Rural area.
Give me one word, proper word. Yes.
Rural
Field?
area.
No. Hashini? Huh? Manjula? Manuja? Metta? What is field, Metta? Metta, what is field?
Farm.
Yes, Arvind?
Farm.
Huh?
Farm.
Not farm. Not farm. Land. Land. L-A-N-D, land. Field is a land. Can you understand? So when you add paddy, then where you grow rice, paddy field. Chili field, when you grow chilies. Corn field, you grow corn. There is another meaning, field. What is the other field? What is your field, Aravind?
Profession.
Yeah, profession. Right? So you have to know these things. Right? You have to know these things. Right? So as an example, there's another one now, this one. Bhavani's word pierced through the Menak's heart. Now, pierce, the word pierce also has several meanings according to context. Pierce means like sticking. Right? Sticking. Right? And there is another, right? I will give. I went to the doctor to pierce. I did my ear stud pierce. Ear stud pierce.
In the hall.
Right? Can you understand? Ear stud to put my earrings. Can you understand? Nose stud. I pierce my nose to put the nose stud. The nurse pierced my finger to take blood. Another one. The agonized cry pierced the whole village. agonized cry pierced the whole village. That means goes interior, through everywhere, nook and corner, everywhere. Right? So that is why I tell you to read the thing. Huh? Just hearing me is not enough. If you want to learn proper English, you have to read. Now here, the field is the land. He went to his land. He saw Bhavani coming back from chamber. But, right, he saw Bhavani coming back. Deliberately, purposely, he looked the other way. Right? This time, he did not want to talk to him because he is coming from chamber. Why? He did not want to talk to Bhavani or hear anything about the fair. Can you understand? But Bhavani came round the other side and sat down in front of Menak. His face, here means Bhavani. Bhavani's face was sad. I told you, I think I can remember, I told, face is the mirror. Face is the mirror. Your feelings, your happiness, sadness, everything is reflected through your face and eyes. Now I can see Aravindan and I can see Hiranti. When I look at your faces, I can tell yours, whether you are happy or sad or whether you are worried or something. Because it's very difficult to hide your feelings from the face. So now, Menak, look at Bhavani's face. His face looks sad and lightless, no glow, lightless. As a cinder means dark, kaluvela, dark. So that means he's unhappy, some sort of a sorrowful thing, very sad. Gular is dead, said Bhavani in flat voice. Then he said, Gular is dead. Flat voice means sad voice. What? When she heard of your second marriage, she soaked her clothes in kerosene and set fire to them. See. Now here we can see Gulari through the writer's expressions. How loving, how caring, and childish as well. Without inquiring, without even talking, without even a message, just hearing the thing, she has soaked herself and committed suicide. So such a people they are in our society. That is why, we have to talk, before attempting anything, we have to talk. If we have a problem, we have to talk. And we have to think in a broad way, not in a narrow way before we did. Now see, so we can understand what a childish character. Menak, so here in this, Menak, mute with pain, he could not talk and he was in pain. Could only stare. Stare means looking. No, without blinking the eye. Without blinking. Staring means without blinking. He was looking at Bhavani. And feel his own life burning. And he felt like he was burning. The day went by. Now Bhavani went. The day went by. Menak resume his work. Resume means continue his work. That means going in the morning, doing the field work, resume his work in the fields. And ate his meals when, here, you have to focus this, underline this. Ate his meals when they were given to him. Only when they were given. So that means he has no feelings. If he is not given, he will stay, he don't feel hunger. Even hunger, that means he's dead. Half inside physically he's there, but inner he's dead. But he was like a man dead. Man dead. His face quite blank, nothing, no expression whatsoever. His eyes empty. So no feelings can be expressed Your fear is there in his eyes. Right, so that is it. Now his second wife is telling, I am not his spouse. Spouse is wife. The writer is using the word spouse because spouse has much more respect. Spouse can be in the right legal wife. Spouse means the legal wife, right? So the wife, the spouse said, so I am not his spouse. So that means she doesn't have anything. She's second wife is saying, I am not spouse. That means it indicates the readers, we understand that he doesn't get any love, care, affection from a wife that should get from a husband. Nothing she gets, just like she was an item. She was just an item, right? Like what she's expressing. No love, no care, no emotion, and no respect from that wife that get from husband. Complain his second wife. I'm just something here, see. I'm just something he happened to marry. Right? Something happened to marry. Not because he loves, no emotion, no respect, nothing. It's just because that you brought me for money and I'm married and he's having sex with me. That's all, nothing else. No due respect. But quite soon she was pregnant. And Menak's mother was very pleased with her new daughter-in-law.